Ripa tells husband Mark Consuelos to shut it after he talks about her ex-boyfriends on live, and she throws up her hand. As she gave husband Mark Consuelos the hand, Ripa yelled, "Shut it." The two talked about a woman who, without her husband's knowledge, surreptitiously named her child after an ex-boyfriend at the start of Friday's episode. Live producer Jan Shilley disclosed that she had dated a Luke before she wed her husband Glenn, which is why she named her son Luke. Mark interrupted Kelly as she began to ask Jan a question. Her husband got to ask the first question while she was having trouble getting hers out. "Is her son Luke similar to her ex-boyfriend Luke?" he inquired. Then, shocked by what she was hearing, Kelly turned to face Mark. She told him angrily that she believed he already knew that Luke resembled the woman's husband, Glenn. For a brief period, the two conversed over one another, with an enthused Kelly hitting Mark with sharp remarks. The 53-year-old kept reminding Mark that Luke resembled his father Glenn until her husband came to the realization that this was one fight he was never going to win. "So shut it." Kelly lost her temper and triumphantly threw her hand up in front of Mark's face. Kelly gave Mark a dagger stare earlier this week after he told about his NSFW weekend in Dayton, Ohio. On Tuesday's episode, the two welcomed the Stump Mark contestant for the day. They were joined in the game by a contestant named Tracy Valentine, whose picture flashed on the screen. Kelly recently had an opportunity to experience life without her companion while she was absent due to illness. The host took a few sick days last week before going back to her desk on Monday. Kelly was finally able to experience live offset for the first time. Following her introduction and welcome to the audience, the 53-year-old expressed her gratitude to DJ Deja Vu for covering her. "Deja, I truly appreciate you filling in for me," Kelly said to Deja right at the beginning of Monday's show. "Wow," she said to her spouse and co-host Mark Consuelos, "I have to tell you, now that I understand. I understand that I was a fan of the show. It exudes charm." Unable to contain her smile, Kelly said. She bemoaned being sick for the past week, saying that it kills her and that she views it as a personal failure. Kelly responded, "I feel 1,000% better," to the applause from the audience. It was evident yesterday that she was slightly losing her voice. "It's lost, it's gone," Mark said. When Deja inquired about Kelly's condition, Mark responded to the stand-in host by saying, "She's going to feel better and is just resting a little bit." She asked Mark if, like she does for him, he puts Kelly in the basement when she's sick.